Welcome back, Earthlings. Today we're going to talk about Pokemon Legends ZA and 7 things I want to see in it. This game is very exciting to me. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very much happy we're getting back Mega Evolutions, and today we're just going to talk about, speculate what things I want to see, and hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it, baby. Woo. So one thing I want in Pokemon Legends ZA is the expansion or the story explanation of the Ghost Girl. I mean, we first met her in the city, and we went to the elevator. We went to the topmost floor, and she just said to us, "You're not the one." I mean, what does that even mean? It was very iconic. It's too much of an iconic scene to not revisit. And since we're going back in time, I think it would be a cool idea. You know, what's the origin of the Ghost Girl? Do we meet the Ghost Girl in this expanded spin-off story? I mean, I want to know. I mean, we met her in Hoenn, so maybe there's a connection there too. And I just want to see what happens with this Ghost Girl. What's the story there, you know? I mean, when I first encountered her, she was a jump scare for sure. I just wasn't expecting it. Game Freak, Pokemon need to revisit. It's too iconic, too memorable of a scene to not revisit. Number 2, I want a robust character customization system. I mean, X and Y was a really good step into character customization. You got a lot of things, you know, you had the hats, the accessories, the clothes, and I just thought it was a really good step forward in character customization. And after that, we kind of lost it. It's supposed to take place in France. France is known for its Paris Fashion Week, like fashion. I think what would be super cool is if there were exclusive side quest missions to unlock super sick ass outfits. For example, like there would be this side quest, let's just call it color red theme or something like that. And you do these missions, and at the end of it, you unlock Red's outfit. And there'll be more too, you know, there'll be like Red, Silver, Brandon, and just so on. You get to unlock these really cool outfits that you can play as. I think that would be really cool. Now that we have the Switch, I think it should be an easy implementation to get, you know, more clothes, more character customization, more uniqueness. And I feel like that's what X and Y did really good. And that's what I want to see in Pokemon Legends ZA. And with the unexpected return of Kalos, number 3, I want to see new Mega Evolutions. This is a perfect opportunity for Game Freak to revisit Pokemons that didn't get Mega Evolutions at the time. You know, number 1, Flygon. Flygon deserves respect. Give Flygon its Mega Evolution. It's time. He's long overdue. I mean, based off the trailer, we know that Aegislash is going to be in it, and maybe Aegislash could get one, you know? Maybe it's their time. I mean, originally the Kalos starters didn't get one, but maybe this time around they can. Who knows? I'm just excited to see the return of Mega Evolutions. It was a very fan favorite gimmick, and I'm glad it's making its return. Number 4, starter Pokemon. Everyone is so excited about starter Pokemon. You know, this is your main pal throughout the journey, and it's gonna accompany you through most of the game. And so I'm gonna give you my list of what I want to see in the game. I want to see Snivy because its evolution superior is actually French. I mean, the creator Sugimori has said he actually based it off the manga Lady Oscar and the Rose of Versailles, which takes place during the French Revolution. I mean, how much more French can you go than that? So it makes sense to have superior, in my opinion. For the water Pokemon, it's gonna have to be Piplup because its evolution, Empoleon, literally has Napoleon in its name, you know, after the French guy, Napoleon Bonaparte. And for the fire Pokemon, I would like to see Litten because 1, I love cats. 2, there's actually history with black cats and French culture. I mean, they were thought as beings with magical power related to, you know, devil-like attributes. And so, you know, there's history that connects black cats. One of the most earliest examples of like a hipster club was actually called Le Chat Noir, which is French for the black cat. And so there's history supporting, or there's evidence to suggest that a black cat makes sense. And you know who else is a black cat? Litten. Number 5, I want cross-generation compatibility. What I mean by that is that this game has been announced to be for the Switch, but as we all know, the Switch life cycle is coming to an end very soon. And so they're probably going to release the sequel to Nintendo Switch, the Switch 2, the Switch Pro, whatever they name it. It's nice for the consumer to know that if you buy this game, it'll also run on the next hardware. That way, you don't have to buy 2 games. But that's just wishful thinking. We don't know if they'll do that because, you know, Pokemon, Nintendo like money. So, yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen. Who knows? Maybe we'll have to buy the game 3 times just because. Number 6, I would like more of a challenge. When X and Y came out, it was the most easiest game ever released since then, up to then. I just didn't like that because I felt that why do you want to make it easier? I think what would be really nice is if there were 2 story modes. One would be called like the normal mode, and the second one would be called like hero mode. Think of it like Legend of Zelda, when there's like, you know, the regular story mode and then there's hero mode. Kind of like that, where the hero mode will actually be, you know, it will actually be difficult. I think giving that option to players will actually respect the players because, you know, there is an audience that wants a more challenging Pokemon experience. And that's what made Pokemon Emerald, you know, the Battle Frontier really, really beloved. And that's why that game is very cherished. I mean, there's so many people that attend VGC. So, and that is super competitive and difficult, and people love it. So I don't really see why there wouldn't be an option to make the game a little bit more difficult. I think there is an audience that would like that would like to enjoy that experience. And I'm one of them. So I would really like to see a more difficult game. Lastly, number 7, I want to see the story expansion of AZ. I mean, this game is Pokemon Legends ZA. Backwards, it's AZ. So he's too important of a character to just not interact with in the game. So having his story explained, you know, what happened during the war, if we do get to see a war, what are the events that led to the ultimate weapon? Are we going to see it being fired? What happened to Floette? And what happened to the Eternal Flower? What's the origin of the Eternal Flower? So many questions. And I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to do that. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys want to see in the game. Put it down in the comments. I'm very much eager and excited to read what you guys have to say. And until next time, catch you later.